Right. Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Dash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who meditation to your offering on the forefront of the earth, pushing the truth, the sincerity and charity, peace and blessing unto you, man. All right. Again, we're back on the corner in the wild jungle, the concrete jungle, as you can see. All right. And we're here bringing out the truth of what the Messiah looks like. All right. So give me Revelation 1 and 14. We'll begin with that. According to the Bible. This is the book of Revelation. Actually,
we always do it. We do it all the time.
The one that skipped out.
Revelation 1:1.
Speak to that.
The revelation of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which Yahweh gave unto him to shew unto his servants things that must shortly come to pass.
Right.
And he sent and glorified by his angel unto his servant John.
Right. So this was a prophecy of he's new. He doesn't know what's going on. A prophecy.
Yeah, he's a new guy.
Yeah, he's new. He's whatever. They'll handle it. So a prophecy of what the Messiah looks like. Okay, according to the Bible. And every time these scriptures comes out, it makes the nation, especially the so-called white man, uncomfortable, man. All right. He wants to rally up troops. He wants to shut it down. He wants to invade the truth, and you can't. All right, continue.
Revelation 1 and 13.
Right.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
And the 7 candlesticks represent the 7 churches. All right. Read.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Right. So he wore a garment like we're wearing, but down to the foot. Right.
And girt the paps with a golden girdle.
Right. He's against righteous order. Read.
Who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called Yahweh or that is worshipped, so that he is Yahweh sitting in the temple of God, showing himself he is God.
Right. And that's what the so-called white man does 24 hours of the day. All right. When you look on every so-called black, Latino or Native American corner of churches, there's always white images there, man. So-called white images, so-called white statues, everywhere you freaking go. But yeah, he's always doing the most abominable damn things, man. Allowing homosexuality, bestiality to reign free in this blasted kingdom, man. And then you guys wonder why you have so much damn uncurable diseases. Right?
Yep. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things.
Yeah, so Yahweh Shai already said these things were to come, and we're living in the age where they have come. We're living in the age where it's manifested before our very eyes, man. We're seeing it. We're seeing it. You can Google Jesus Christ, and this bastard will show up. Ishmael doesn't show up. Moab doesn't show up. We definitely don't show up with the images when you Google it. Why is that? Because he, like the scripture said, he set himself up in power, and he knows that we're spiritual people. We know we cling to the Most High, man. And the only way to keep us bound is to put himself as the Most High, so we bow down to him. All right? But those days are over. Your power structure is done, man. People are waking up to who you really are. People are waking up to who you so-called white people really are, man. That's right. The devils as you are, man. The snakes in the grass. All right?
Yep. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now let will let until he be taken out of the way.
The Most High is your ways, because we be through.
Yep. And then shall the wicked be revealed.
And he has been revealed. He's been being revealed. Okay? So much to the point where he's shutting down brothers' YouTube's accounts. Trying to make us black extremists. Saying we're a terrorist organization when we're not. Just because you can't handle the truth. Right? You have the whole world coming against you, and now you want to bring out hate speech. Now you want to ban everything that puts you in the position of a criminal. Why? Because you're a vagabond. You so-called white people are vagabonds, man. Straight criminals walking the earth. So-called white people are vagabonds, man. Straight criminals walking the earth. Y'all should be in chains.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yep. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right, and we're the Lord's mouth. You see the men right here? We're the Lord's mouth. We're here to tell you that this kingdom's coming to an end, right? That this place is fated for nuclear destruction. How's that for a happy time? Huh? Y'all are not going to be walking this earth and not pay for what you did, man. And the Most High didn't forget. The Messiah didn't forget. Because he still needs to get his. This world and this earth belongs to the Most High, Shai, and the rest of these tribes here, man. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
What does the scripture say? The world was made for our sake.
For our sakes, man.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Yeah. This is a so-called white man. If it's not him else, where's the evidence? Who else painted themselves as the chosen people? Who else is claiming to be the chosen people? Right? Why every time I look at images to do anything with biblical proportions, there's always the so-called white man's face on it, man. So the Most High is saying, who else is it? The earth is in the hand of the wicked. We can see the wickedness growing, man, in this polluted place, man. You have these fiends out here on the streets and no one's doing nothing. I saw 5 police officers walk past people doing a drug deal and did nothing. That's right. This place is polluted, man. It's sickening. We have to look and forbear this blasted place, man. That's right.
This is 1 Maccabees 3:48. And later opened the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of the images.
Yeah, the likeness of their images. Is there where it shows, yeah, that they're trying to spend Baba Kushal, right? Because when they came into power, right, in the early 1400s, man, they broke the noses off statues, man, tore down their images, built it back up with theirs, built up all this idol worship, man, all this paganism. Okay, Khan. Mixed in all this paganism in our scriptures, man, to make this shit believable.
I got a quick precept while he's getting that. This is Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever.
Right. So the Most High has righteous anger against the so-called white man and the whole nation of the so-called white people, man. Wherever you are called the border of wickedness. Because everywhere you go, that's all you spread.
You want it?
So-called white man spreads true hate. So-called white man spreads true violence.
His bag should be right there.
Watch the movie Detroit. Watch the movie United States Secrets, man. They show you how the so-called white man bombed the living hell out of every other nation. But yet he wants to go ahead and talk about hate speech.
But it proves it in the scripture, Ak, because it said the border of wickedness. So wherever he goes, there's going to be wickedness. And remember, the place is, before it's a place, it's a people.
Right.
So they carry a lot of negative energy with them, you know.
Right.
So when you see drug deals taking place right in front of your eyes, and these Edomite cops do nothing about it, and they let it go, that's good because that's who they are. You know.
They can't help it, man.
Can't.
Right? Who was it that said when he dies he would come back as a virus?
I always forget that. Yeah. Prince Philip or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Philip, Rothschild or something like that.
Philip.
Prince Philip.
Yeah.
Slovakia. Prince Philip. That's right. Right. You come back as a virus. You're telling me that's not a wicked man? That shows you that his agenda, his whole mind, is all about wiping out this damn population, man. Making it as sick as possible. And that's what these elites have done to these people. Make it sick. This place is gross. I have to wonder if a person, a woman I'm talking to is actually a damn woman, man. then you have these docile people quick to defend that vile piece of crap. This is the world we live in, man. Where the basement is set up high.
Yep.
The door and the Most High said, "Ye shall build, but I will throw down."
That's right.
Most High is getting ready to bring the so-called white man in his kingdom down, man.
That's right.
Obadiah. Malachi 4:1. Can we get Obadiah and Malachi 4:1? No one has anything to this.
This is Psalms 82 and 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Right? Everything's out of course. Because Esau here controls the world, right? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He throws everything upside down, like the scripture says. You try and live a straight life, they fight you on that, man. You don't want to eat pork, they make fun of you. They force it in your face, right? You don't accept the way they live, you're deemed as an outcast, man. Esau, all he brings is trouble. All the so-called white man brings is diversity, man. Issues, plagues, diseases. Who do you think created all that, man? Who do you think brought that here? And everybody out here is walking like everything's dandy. Like there's nothing to worry about. Moses said he's gonna drop nukes on this place. This place deserves fire.
Read. Yep. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:9. Even him whose coming is of the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Yeah, signs, lying wonders, man. Esau really loves to lie about everything, man. He loves to lie about the food you're eating, telling you it's 100% real food, chemical based. For all you know, that could be a freaking dog's shit that you're eating, man. Cow shit. Morph into organic. That's right.
Which
Right.
that's all a play on words. Everything's organic.
Con.
You know?
This is organic cement and pavement.
Con.
That's organic brick. Mortar.
Yep.
Organizers means organized.
Organized.
Right here, we're organized right now. We're organized. That's what it means. Okay, back here quick. Psalm 58:3. Because he's a liar. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
Right?
They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Yeah, so the brothers brought about the so-called white man. Like all he does is tell lies, but every single thing. Even telling the truth, he's lying.
Yeah.
All right. So he gives you TV to watch for your entertainment, right? But it's not entertaining you; it's dumbing you down.
Right.
So that's a lie in itself. He tells you to go to school so you get educated, so you get jobs, right? When you get out, there's more people for the jobs. So basically, it's waste your time going to school.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everything is meant to tell a lie, man. It causes black people. We're different shades of brown. You know, your lying eyes tell you different shades of brown.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He said a man is not a woman is not a man. So every single thing this man does is a lie. All right? Say that man bouncing around on the moon, right? On the dark part of the moon. There's no dark part of the light, man. The moon is a light. It tells it in the Bible, in Genesis, that the moon is a light that rules at nighttime. All right? So everything this man does is lies, man.
That's
All
right.
right?
Everything, man.
We're on
It's
camera.
in-
Camera.
It's in his very core, man. It's in his very core. Esau can never give you 100% truth. Even when he gives you a little bit, he has to give a lie in there because he doesn't want to expose himself. Remember, he's a vagabond. He's under. Can you give me Psalm 109? Baba Kushar. David said this, man. David said that the so-called white man he lies against us on everything that we do. He's a criminal. When a criminal's on the run, he has to lie. He has to hide. He has to steal. He has to. Hey, what about, remember those guys that killed those people in Manitoba, or was it Manitoba? Or
BC.
Yeah.
Right? What did they do? They were on the run. They had to hide. They couldn't use certain. You got something?
Genesis 4, verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond, thou shalt thou be in the earth.
Right? And the so-called white man is a vagabond in the
right.
earth.
And that was Cain, man. That was Cain and his brother Abel. Most like curse his ass.
That's right.
Curse his brother Edomite ass, man, and say be a vagabond. All right. So who does this Bible speaks truth, man. Right. No other books on this planet can tell you the truth if you're using your spiritual eyes, man, spiritual sense. Like I said, who is ears to hear, and who is eyes to see spiritually, man. Because you read this and oh yeah, vagabond, and it thinks mean anybody.
That's right.
This book has different nations of people, man. 18 nations to be exact, and each nation have a personality. Okay, so if you don't know the nations are of antiquity, shut up. All right, and we're here to teach you that. All right.
Yeah, a vagabond is somebody that moves
A wanderer,
place to place.
Yeah.
And then I looked up the word fugitive in the Hebrew.
criminal, fucking on the run.
It says the word is nawai in the Hebrew, which means to quiver, to totter, shake, reel, to stagger, to wander. Down here it says in the Gesenius Hebrew Chaldee lexicon to move to and fro, and you link this up with he keepeth not a home.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? And was it Nahum?
Yeah.
Habakkuk, one of those books, Habakkuk or Nahum. Right? He doesn't keep at home, man. Right? His home is where? Mount Seir. That's his land. That's his biblical territory. That's your ancestral homeland. Right? But then this man
Functions
went
like a
out,
refugee, a criminal.
and you know, he went out and he tried to conquer other lands and he succeeded. And he basically succeeded in taking over the whole world. You know? And then when he goes up in the land that he conquers, he either kills the people off completely or they get exiled, and then he takes over and starts calling himself those things. Just like the Egyptians, right? A lot of people think the Egyptians are what the Ptolemaic dynasty looks like. Those aren't the real Egyptians. Those are Edomites calling themselves Greeks, man. Right? And the real Egyptians, even the Ishmaelites, they're not Egyptians. So-called Arabs, right? Those are the real Egyptians are the people of South Sudan today. Those are the ancient Mizraimites. So this man, like the scriptures, man, it's on point, man. It hits every point. You know?
This man has show called America's Most Wanted, right? In our kingdom, we have Yashar Allah's Most Wanted, man. We struggle white people, man. That devil.
That's right.
All right. So we don't have the Yashar Allah Most Wanted. Okay. And you say, brothers, you know. Yeah, today, look at this Edomites and you know what I mean? We're gonna zero in your ass, man. We don't have that spiritual power, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jeremiah 16 verse 16. Fishers and hunters, right?
Hunter, man. All right. 'Cause right now we're fishing. All right. We're fishing from men like ourselves. Okay, men that don't care because me and my friends in the world, right? They say, nah, man, I'm bringing this school, you know, Brandon's all right with me. Nah, man, in the world,
Brandon.
sure, you know what I mean? Because you need to interact, right, and have commerce together. But when you're out here, you're speaking the truth, man. You're being the Lord's mouthpiece, right? And saying the so-called white man is a damn devil.
That's
man,
right.
Woman, and child.
That's right.
That's right.
But you also saw that movie with Harrison Ford, right? The Fugitive that came out a long time ago. That's a Khazar, right? Harrison Ford is a Khazar. So they're letting you know he's a fugitive. He's a damn devil, man.
I'm Alex the top figure.
That's right, yeah.
That's right.
And what's the first thing a fugitive does?
Runs
First
away.
thing a fugitive
Runs
does?
away.
Change his identity.
Oh yeah. Escapee.
Takes off changes his poses.
Identity
This is on Edom Online for
I'm the
fugitive.
Jew.
And it basically means the same thing. It's from the late 14th century. One who flees a runaway, a fugitive from justice,
Justice.
an outlaw.
An outlaw.
And that's how you know. Esau, Esau's the devil, man.
Damn
'Cause
devil.
He'll promote, like the brother said, Tupac. His group is called the Outlaws, and then he'll put in your head the first thing you think of an outlaw is a Jake in your head, you know. But he's a real damn outlaw, man. He'll conquer your land. He'll take over your law, establish his own law, and then when you break that, you're a criminal. We need to bring you to justice, right?
He has a biker gang, right? And they can't join them. They can be friends of them. They got names like outlaws. Satan's choice.
I just seen that today. I was behind a biker and they said Canada outlaw.
You know what I mean? Like these are one of those ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're an Edomite, man, if you're a so-called white person, go back to a man named Esau in the Bible. I shot you in the Hebrew. You know, you're an outlaw, man. Satan's choice. those are your peeps, man. Yeah. And the scripture I was reading for the brother here, I still have a little bit more. Yeah. It says his coming is after working on Satan, man.
That's right.
Hell's angel, Satan destroys, right?
I want to know for extortion, drug dealing, gun selling, and the most gun to sell and being brought over here is by those two, man. Yeah. And then Jake's end up having a used up one, right? With some bodies on
Hey,
it.
you know what? And you know what they do too? They create kingpins, let them launder out all the drugs that they're bringing out, take them down, throw them in prison, which helps their buddies that are investing into those prisons. They make their money, and then they do it all over again.
That's it.
True outlaws, man.
Because what I do with Jake now, they give Jake another money, another 50 grand a year, and say buy some rims and used up off the lease a high-end car. So he comes in and starts showing off on his people. I don't know why, right? Because we're on the same boat. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he comes in his used up car, while the east side's like, lad, another nigga monkey in a car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thinking he's somebody. You're still a monkey in a car, man. Doesn't matter what you want to do. You're still a Negro. Your skin is your uniform, man. Right. Anywhere in the world, they see a so-called nigger. Right, that's what they call us, man. So we're out here telling you, give me your names back, and you don't want it. Look at empty spaces, right? Find any folly on the street, any folly right here, Jake could be there like cheering it on. But right here, the truth is coming out. There's no one selling here, man, and that's good, right?
Yeah.
That's good. More knowledge for us, right?
That's right. Yeah. More food. That's right. Finish this up, and then I'll get the one that you wanted. And yeah, the 2 Thessalonians 2 and 11.
That's right.
Actually 10. And with all deceivableness
All deceivableness.
of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of truth, and they might be saved. As for this, because you have... You know what? That's it. That was it.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 109 and...
Instead of one.
Yeah, start
Instead
of
of one only.
Hold not thy peace, O Yahweh, of my praise, for the mouth of the wicked and all the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me.
And it is, right? Every time we bring up truth to a wicked, our people,
Real druggies.
he's always has something stupid to say against it. Always trying to persuade somebody to not listen or change the narrative.
That's a lot of
Very
stuff I've
selective and
heard.
very good with changing the narrative, man. Making us look when there's no good order in this place in the first place. Like we're obstructing justice. We're bringing injustice, man.
Right?
We're correcting the mistakes that you so-called white people be doing for hundreds of years. All right, and you guys can't take that. You guys are children trying to be authority in the earth, and you ain't set up to be the authority. We're set up to be the authority, and you hate when we're standing on our 2 feet, telling you that you ain't shit. Good.
Yep. For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue.
Yeah.
They compassed me about also with words of hatred and fought against me without a cause.
And there's multiple movies and TV shows on this, man. All right, slavery movies, even just shows when they're constantly calling us black. Hey, Gucci, when they came out with that sweater with the red puffy lips on there. Yeah, H&M on there. We're calling us monkeys and all that stuff. Black, we're not black, bro. We're different shades of brown. All right, y'all can see color. I hope y'all can see color and understand the distinction of different colors, because we're different shades of brown. All those lies they've been teaching to us has to stop, and it's gonna stop.
Yeah, because even when you ask even when you ask a little kid that's in kindergarten what color you are, they'll tell you brown.
Yeah.
It's after a while they get older, they've been indoctrinated with the venom of this place, and they start telling you that they're black. You know, they tell you when you ask a little kid what color is a white person, they say red. Right? They say you're brown. They say we're brown. You know, it's after they get older, then they start talking nonsense.
It's before they're getting all that poison, like you said, where they start saying, "Oh no, he's white."
Yep.
But before, a kid will tell you exactly what he sees. Right? A little kid can say, "Oh, he's pink, pinkish red." Right?
Verse 4, for my love, they are my adversaries, but I give myself unto prayer.
Yes, and for my love. And our love is to who? Yahweh Shem Yeshai. There are adversaries just for us giving gratitude to our power. We're not allowed to give gratitude to our power. We're not allowed to celebrate our high holy days without them trying to rebuttal us, man, and curse us. This is Esau. Esau hates us growing our beard, which is part of our law. He's against it, telling us we need to shave. It's offensive. We can't have certain jobs without cleaning our faces, man. Some jobs require us to bald our damn heads.
Even the black woman can't even get a job with her natural hair.
Their natural hair. Hey, some of them can't even go to school.
Yeah.
Some of them aren't even allowed to go to school with their natural hair.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
he's also accepted, man. There's an article now going around saying about men with beard have more germs. There's more germs in a person with his face that has beard on it.
His beard. Maybe his beard.
No, but then they came out with the next video rebuking it. They said that was a false study.
See,
You know, I think. Then you put it up.
I think I did probably
Put it up.
a lot of shit.
When they put that out, I remember a few months later, brother put out the opposite, and they're saying, look, you have special oils in your beard that actually cleans it out.
See, but
He's a liar.
Esau always has to have controversy. That's why this place is known as Babal, man. This place is confusion. You never get a straight answer here.
Is this crooked?
When information comes out, there's always another information to fight that. There's never a straight answer. See, the scripture doesn't give you that. There is no controversy with, oh, well, it says this, well, now it says that. No, everything is one straight truth, one line.
well, he's not Jekyll and Hyde, man. He's fighting with himself. Right? He keeps saying one thing and another thing. Right? He's a psychopath. He's what you know to be a psychopath. Everything about this man's ways is unstable. Right? His kingdom's unstable. Right?
Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 2.
You know what I mean? Like a big grown ass man on a skateboard in
PlayStation.
downtown Toronto. Right. You know what I mean? Something you do on your road if you're bored, you know, the past time. He's downtown in Grand Concourse on a skateboard. Grown ass man.
All the bros, they won't say anything, but let me and you gonna get on the skateboard.
I know.
Call the cops.
You're looking at you all funny.
When they should look at this funny, because we're not putting up on damn skateboards, man. This is what we're here to do. Okay, to be constructive with our time, right? So there's constructive and non-constructive. Anything outside of this is non-constructive. As of why doing it, you know, what's the outcome of doing it, right? And why do you want to do anything other than this, right? So this is what we're here for. You speak to be the Lord's mouthpiece, all right? Let's speak truth, man. So everything that we do outside of this, Esau will pay for it, right? You want to be a rapper, he'll pay you to do it. You want to be about anything that's non-constructive to
Harm yourself.
putting yourself, right? He's about that. But this, we can there should be a city rapper say, what are you guys talking about? And put us on TV, nothing like that. That's right there. You know, never. Right? This is news, man. This is real news. Breaking news. Breaking.
The gospel, man.
just it,
The gospel.
The gospel right here, man. It's just it. Exactly, man.
And they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love.
Right, and part of that evil is hate speech or trying to kill us, right? Set us up for destruction. That's the evil, and it's crazy because even though he's trying, he still ain't winning, right? He's trying to set up snares and traps. Yet he's the one getting caught in it, right? Because you can't stop the Most High from sealing His elect. You can't do it. You're not going to somehow stop the nuclear missiles from raining down in this place. You're not going to stop Yahweh Shai and the angels from invading in this place and destroying all of your economy that you built. You can't stop it. But yet you're going to keep dashing evil on us as if we're out here trying to turn people into Satanists. But that's far from it, man. All right?
You would love that.
Of course. If that was the case, we would have a group and a lineup of all Satan worshippers right now.
You'll sit around and cross like studs in their faces. Right. You know? It's so place to be full. Drug dealers, them drug users will be right over here, man. They wouldn't want to hear that good news. But it's the opposite. Yeah. Precept?
Okay. This is Joel 2, start at 2. So like start at 1. Blow ye the trumpets in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. For the day of Yahweh, what Yahweh Shai, cometh. For it is nigh at hand.
It's near. It's not far. It's near. This could happen. Hey, this place can go down tomorrow.
Right.
This place can go down tonight.
Yep.
Right? No one knows when the Lord's coming back. Right? But He said it is near. And we see the signs. We see what's happening around the world. We understand that the Lord is very close to coming back. Yet, Esau is all docile, thinking that this place is going to be up for the next 100 years. People are talking about 2020. How do you know this place is even going to make it to 2020? You don't know that.
What he has in his favor right now with prophecy, because we know the mark of the beast has to be implemented first, right? So you see some jakes, here we say that, I got time on this mark of the beast, you know what I mean? But like the brother says, it's going to go down. Why? Because Yahweh says so, man. And no word goes out of his mouth comes back to him void. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have a little bit of time, but the sluggard. Back in Joel chapter 2, verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and strong, there has not been ever like this.
Right, so there's a day coming where there's going to be evil, man. Martial law is going to be enacted in this place. All right, you're going to have martial law troops coming in this place soon, man. Which is the will of the Most High, which all y'all go to church for and pray. You guys don't know that the day of the Lord is darkness, as He said in the scriptures, man. He said that there's going to be people bleeding and dying, 1,000 on your left hand and 1,000 on your right hand. The Most High is coming back here with vengeance, man. A lot of you out here listen to your pastors and don't understand what the Bible truly says. Okay? The Most High said darkness is coming to this place. Right?
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong there has not been ever like this.
Right?
Neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of generations.
Right? Because after this, after the Most High destroys this kingdom, all right, and raises us up, the world's going to know peace. It says they're not going to have this in their hand, that the nation will know war no more. Right? Jacob's trouble, as you know, is going to be the most devastating time ever known in mankind's history. Okay?
Verse 3, a fire devours before them and behind them.
That's Salakia. And that's the nuclear missiles, man. That's the nuclear missiles. When the nuclear missile is shot, they're going to be being shot. You're going to be seeing walls of fire in front of you and walls of fire behind you. Okay? That's what the fire is talking about. Not hell in the spiritual world underneath the earth where you burn forever. That's not what it's talking about. It's talking about here in this present time that you're going to see nuclear fallout, man. That nuclear missiles being shot from every nation, man, to destroy this horde. All right?
The land is as a garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run.
Right, they're going to be arrayed. You're going to look at it. You see horses come, they come arrayed, and they're loud, right? Horses are loud and they're powerful, right? So when you see these nuclear missiles in the sky, they're going to be arrayed like horses with power, man. Straight power. And the Most High said He's even going to raise spirit in those missiles and guide those missiles. All right? Is that it?
It's crazy as it sounds.
Shall they leap? The noise of a flame of fire that devours the stubble.
Right.
As strong people sit in battle array, before their faces, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness.
Right. So everybody who sees these nuclear missiles falling in the sky, they're gonna be in fear, man.
And shit their pants, man.
That's right.
Right? You're gonna shit your pants. That's right. Because it's like, this is allegories, man. And you have to use, again, your mind's eye to visualize what's going on. When you see a bunch of missiles coming at you, man, you don't know where to run, because it says in front of you and behind you, so you're surrounded by fire. Okay? And you see your loved ones getting lit up, right? And by the time you get you get lit up, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to hide somewhere, that place get lit up. I mean, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, baby. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High ain't playing with nobody, right? He's coming with the strongest, cleanest cleaning agent known to man, which is fire. All right? That's how pissed off he is. Last time the Most High was pissed off, he used water. They ain't telling the water, so it's an organism that live, you know what I mean? So but he makes sure that the 1 second bacteria is gonna burn in that second. That's done it, man. Alright? And all because of what? Because you won't listen, and because you put his hands on his people, and his people has forsaken the truth, man, and the righteous path. Alright? And that's what we're telling you. That's all we're saying. Right? You might come across rough, you know, or harsh, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, you're talking about love you and give us 10% of your money and God's gonna bless you. I mean, we're into the truth, man. All right, and the truth hurts. Right, the truth hurts. If someone sit you down and tell me the truth about myself, and I tell you can probably hate a person, man. You know what I'm saying? But a wise man love with rebuke. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're rebuking our people. All right, and not because you're an Israelite, you're a people. Right, because I mean, you're wicked as hell, man. Only the men of the Lord is going to hear this truth and adhere to this truth, man. All right, and realize that like it's making a better person. All right. Verse 7. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march everyone in his ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
Yeah, you're not. Like I said, no missile defense system is going to stop nuclear missiles from entering into the city, man. It doesn't matter what Esau shows. It says he has this great technology to defend themselves from nuclear missiles. The truth is, they don't have a good defense system, right? And when the Lord puts the spirit in these missiles, you're not stopping it. You can't shoot them out of the sky. You're not going to be able to do none of that in those. And then you're going to really see how weak the so-called white man really is, right? In that day, we're going to see if the so-called white man is as tough as he really is. Because he boasts about how great his army is, how great his weaponry is, right? How no one can conquer him. We'll see in that day when the Most High appears here, what you're gonna do. I would love to see the so-called white man talk that shit in that day. I would love it, because your guys' pride is out the roof.
And ask your Christian pastor, let's break verse 7 down. It said they shall run like mighty men. Right, so it didn't say you're gonna run as man. It says like, so it's like in the similitude. All right, so the Most High is sick with it, man. Right, you know what I mean? Because in the Word, if I'd read this scripture right there, I'm like, it says like we don't need that. There's no way you can understand this. What brother's bringing on right now? You know what I'm saying?
And you can't outrun mighty men, right? If you're an average Joe and a mighty man's running after you, he'll catch you, right? That's how this fire is gonna be. It's gonna catch you. You're not gonna outrun it. You can't hide out of it. You're finished. You're caught in it. If you're caught in any area of in these nukes, you're finished.
There will be elites that are gonna escape it, right? But they're destined to, because they're gonna be the first ones in slavery. So yeah, there is a sect of people that are gonna get away.
But I'm talking about if you were like on the land, like
of course,
yeah,
now, of course,
you ain't escaping that.
Of course.
The wind's gonna be sweeping.
Yeah.
That's right.
The wind alone will blow you. Saying boat is gonna get caught.
That's right.
The beast of destruction, the beast of
That's right.
Sweeping through the whole city like it shows you in our Terminator 2.
That's right.
So that was coming through the city, man. It was beautiful. Who's that fast? Right? We're gonna get it, man.
Like the heat is gonna take all the oxygen out of the air, right? So the oxygen is basically sharp. And Gen is basically genes, right? So all the sharp genes, we're all sharp genes, man. Like to think, how do you get air in your lungs? What is it you do to like take air? Like you know think about it, like how precise the Most High is with creation, man. Like every living thing needs oxygen, man. That's the first and foremost thing. Without that, you're dead. Anything without oxygen is dead. Okay, so Moses either drop this fire down, and the fire is be so intense, it suck all the humidity out of the air. You just can't breathe. Man.
It dries up the rivers.
Can't, right? There's enough fried fish that day, man.
What?
Steam fish.
Hey, when they dropped the atomic bomb, it didn't even land on the ground.
Yeah.
Right? And look how those people were shadows.
Done. Yep.
Right? Shadows on the wall.
Yeah. This is Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, you Christians.
Right? You happy Christians? You know, hey, what did they sing that song? What's that song they sing in church? No. It's like, rain fire down on me. They always say, they always clapping their hands and singing, fire, 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 rain on me. That's what they be singing, man. It's like they desire death. Right?
Spiritually, they need it.
Right. Right? But they're happy. They're all there happy, like, yeah, we can't wait for the Lord to come back. You know? We all get to be in harmony and peace. But what did the scripture say? Woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. And that's not talking about we desire the day of the Lord, but we know what to expect of the day of the Lord. He's talking about the individuals that think everything's gonna be alright. Right? With roses and chocolate, you know, rose petals out here giving out candy to everybody. Most ain't coming back like that.
They have a perception in their mind what the day of the Lord is going to be like, or what heaven's going to be like, because they have those Jehovah's Witness tracts that they usually pass out when we were kids. They show you kingdom of heaven and everyone's like running and holding hands and shit, running in the fields, you know. It's not going to be like that, man. It's going to be Israel on top, having your nations in slavery. That's it. You know, as it should be. All right.
Because you guys haven't proven that you're even worthy to even rule the earth in the first place. You haven't even proven that. Not one of you nations have actually reach out your hand and say stop the atrocity done to the true Israelites. Not one of you. So we don't feel sorry for any of you when the Lord starts judging your ass.
Yep.
Okay? That's right.
This is Isaiah 64 and 1. Oh, that thou wouldest rend the heavens, that thou wouldest come down, that the mountains might flow down at thy presence, as when the melting fire burneth, the fire causeth the waters to boil, to make thy name known to thine adversaries, that the nations may tremble at thy presence.
Ooh, see if it makes the water boil. That's how hot. Moses coming in hot. Coming in hot. Hey, what do they like to say when shit is live? Lit. Moses is in there. This is gonna be lit. Right? Ooh, watch how lit this is.
But boiling water evaporates. Like, so it's not gonna boil and stay there. It's gonna boil and evaporate, man. Right? Leave nothing. You ever left some boiling water in the pot before? Too long? Come back, there's nothing left. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the element of the stove. Imagine 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit dropping, man. You don't know boiling water, man. You can boil for like a nanosecond.
A nanosecond. That's why it says America's going to be a blessing.
Yeah, so this is for the word blackness. Blackness. Right? You people walking up and down, you're looking at us. Right? But that's not what it's talking about in the book of Revelation. Okay? Now, real quick, so these are the definitions of blackness. Right? In the term of the quality of being very dark or in an area of darkness. Right? The term blackness. So it goes like this. So these are some of the words. Dingily, darkly, gloominess, half light. Right? That word half light. If you live a flat line. So a lot of those people that are standing up, you're going to flat line just like that. Boom.
That's right.
You know what flat line is. And you're gonna want to die, some of you, and you can't die. You're just gonna flatline, just like those people over there. They take all the goddamn drugs, right? A lot of them flatlining. You should have seen about 2-3 hours ago. So many people over there flatline.
That's right.
Don't know the fucking selves. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. That's what this gloom is.
That's right.
You know, and you people just keep going on and on. as if nothing is happening, and they're walking up and down here. All these dead people are on the street. So that's what the word gloom means.
It's gonna be a gloomy day. Right?
One more point. Pitch dark. Slide it. That's the point I wanted to bring about pitch dark. Okay? Flat line. That's what gloom is.
Yeah.
So next time you people hear that.
That's right. Bring that back out.
Amos 5:18.
Right?
Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Right, and for people who don't know what woe means destruction. Read that again.
Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
That's right.
To what end it is for you.
Yeah, what are you going to receive out of it? When the Lord comes back, what is your portion?
That's right.
Right? A lot of you think it's going to end well. Well, according to the scriptures, it's not. All right? And we don't care who hears it. The Most High says no respect of person.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead.
Yep. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
The day of the Lord is darkness. A lot of bloodshed is going to happen in these streets when the day of the Lord happens. That's right. Go ahead.
Yep. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
Basically, what the Most High is describing here is that you're not going to have no chance to flee and have a rest and think everything's okay. If you avoid one plague, the next plague is going to be here. If you dodge that plague, you're going to run to that plague until you meet your death.
It's like Final Destination.
That's right. That's right.
To get your ass.
Right, in Final Destination, they're trying to prevent themselves from dying. Remember the girl that can see the death? She's they're trying to even escape her own judgment.
Right.
And still ends up getting dead off in her own judgment.
That's right.
And
Yeah, we're in the Day of Atonement now.
Atonement.
So you don't eat, you fast, and you atone for your sins, man. Maybe brothers should get into that, because that's a solemn thing, man. Every Israelite should know that.
And I was trying to get my friend into that. He's like, not for me, man. For the day of the Lord, that's gonna be for you. You know? We're trying to escape the day of the Lord, man. We're trying to be on the Lord's good side. So whatever he says, whatever he's instructed us to do, that's what we're trying to do to the best of our abilities, man. You know? Yep. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
But we never catch y'all, we never see you. Now we just see you.
When it's game parade,
Yeah,
you don't stay here around that time. The whole game month, you stay away from the game.
Now we see you, just came by, just want to see your brothers.
Of course. Yeah, man, shalom.
I saw you.
I've seen that. Yeah.
All right, shalom.
Keep up the work, Ak. Yep, that was it.
no, that was it. Is that it?
Bring out atone means. All right, so this is a KJV dictionary and definition of the word atone. So it's basically one, to agree, to be accordance to accord, to be accordance to accord. Two, to stand as an equivalent, to make reparation, amends, or satisfaction for the offense or a crime, by which reconciliation is procured between the offend and the offending parties. Three, to atone for, to make compensation or amends.
Yeah, reparations going into repairing the agreement that we had between the Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because we all have went off. So that's what you do. You afflict your soul for 24 hours, which is no food, no water, and no entertainment. You stay away from your woman, you keep clean. Well, so-called clean to the best of your ability, right? Because we know that it's defiled already. You got to go to work. Some brothers are going to probably work tonight, right? But even though they're at work, they're going to be still pondering about the Lord, because we still got to function within this society.
Yeah, Romans 12 and 1.
Hey, brother, can you just watch this for a second?
Oh, Salakia. Salakia.
Brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. Yeah, and this is the Day of Atonement, you know? We're presenting our body as a living sacrifice.
That's right.
For all the things that we've done throughout the whole, well, most of the whole year. You know, because every day we wake up we sin, man. So what is one day for us to take out of the whole year and present our body as a living sacrifice for all the sins that we've committed, man? That's nothing. It's a simple thing. Should be a simple thing. You know? That's why we're out here. Most of our people, they don't have this luxury to put their body on the line for the Lord, man.
They don't want
go
to.
on and on.
Don't want to, right? Most of our people don't want to. If you were to say that today's the Day of Atonement, where you get to be cleansed and you get to rejuvenate yourself and be cleansed of your sins, you think our people care? They defend their hands to that, because a lot of them, they still want to go eat their shrimp. A lot of them want to eat their pork soup, pork hot dogs, and they don't care, because to them, they don't physically see the Lord, so nothing's happening, right? But you don't understand. The Most High is taking record of everything that's happening. Just because he's not getting you now doesn't mean he's not going to get you later, right? And the Day of Atonement is a very, very serious day. Very, very serious day. Okay?
Hold on. And it's not the time to get at Israel. It's a time for you. It's not a time to get at our people. Our people are in the same state that we were in before we got into the truth. It's not a time to even think about Israel. This day is between you and the Lord. That's it. Every man singular today. This is not a group thing today. This is you alone. Only you know. This is you alone. Only you know the sins that you did. I don't know your sins. You know. So you have to be mindful of them and thank Yahweh Shem Shai. He never scared your head off your body. So I don't know what you did, but you know what you did all year. You know, some brothers had sex on the Sabbath. Brothers are going to that. Well, you brothers did that. And if you did that, well, you got to atone for your sins, man. Or whatever the fuck you have done, man. So it's not between what the nation is doing. Fuck the nation right now, man. This is between us and Yahweh Shem Shai.
That's right.
Because we're trying to find favor, man. Israel ain't doing it, so you do it, man. You take on the burden. You take on that rock, man. Yahushua did it, so you take on the fucking rock, man. And be bold, man, and be strong for the nation of Israel. You have to love your people so much that they're doing wickedness, but you're doing this for them, man. Because you got to look at it like, yo, these are our children, man. All Israel, they're our children. If we're the elect, if we're the elect, Israel, that's going to be our children. So do you look at your kids and think that they're going to run the household? Nah, you got to run the fucking household, man. You got to go outside and work. You got to take care of the responsibilities, man. So don't look to these niggas to be responsible. Our people ain't responsible. Our people are irresponsible. Our people are degenerates. They need to be led. They need leaders. It's called the lost sheep of the house of Israel. If you're a fucking lost sheep, that means you need a leader, man. You need a shepherd. They can't lead themselves. So stop looking to Israel to they ain't gonna do it. Forget about this.
Forget about it.
Forget about them.
But it says reason of sacrifice, right? So this means it's the least you can do is give a day of the whole year for Yahweh Shai, man. Anyway, you can't eat, you can't drink, right? And now this is when the spirits is gonna jump on you now, right? If demons is like that's when Yahweh Shai was doing his thing up in the mountains, fasting for 40 and 49. Like that's the time where Satan right? Because he's saying, no, this is the best time. You know what I'm saying? So now the day is the day where they say, man, water right there, bro. Let's drink the water, man. It's 7:43, man. It's so 10 minutes after, right? Say no, right? It's only a day, man. Reasonable sacrifice is the least you can do for not having your head lopped off, man. Because we us brothers and truths, we see all kind of videos, man, and we see some things happen to our people. I'm like, damn, man, what did he do, right? We don't know what he did, because it says.
And the scripture says in the second Ezra about basically paraphrasing, but it says, "Worry not about the ungodly."
God,
That's what you said.
God, yeah.
Shabbat.
Yeah, it's judgment, man, right?
All his ways are judgment.
And it could be a brother that's not shipping spirit. So anything that looks simple to you, but most likely it's sin, right? So it's not like this sin equals that. It's just wage of sin is death, and death can come in many forms, man. You be walking right here, and a guy moves his piano and fall on your head. Oh, man, I don't think the die from a piano fell from the top of Jack Astor's. You know what I mean? And fall on your head. That's how Yahweh judges good, man. Any which way he can, and he can do it anyways, many ways, in any ways, man.
Right? I've got Leviticus 23. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 27. Also on the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. There shall be a holy convocation unto you. And ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh Shem Shai. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is the day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before Yahweh Shem Shai, your power. So it's a day where you really have to give up everything and really concentrate on your relationship and communication with Yahweh Shem Shai. And in this kingdom, unfortunately, some brothers have to work on these things, right? So that's why it's even harder that we do all that day of atonement within ourselves, right? Verse 29 says, "For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people," which is scary, man. Okay? Most High said that he shall be cut off from among his people. Meaning the Most High can judge any which way after that. Right?
And remember too, if you're cut off, that means your line is cut off. That means that you got Israelites that are just somewhere out in the world, they'll never really know what the truth is, and they're just reserved, and then they're gonna come back and get be born in Israel in the kingdom. So the Lord got Israelites in every corner of the earth, pursuant to Deuteronomy 28. And some Israelites have been cut off because there's a few laws where it says, like in the Passover, if you eat the fat, right, or eat anything with leaven, I believe it also says you're cut off from the
right. Verse 30, it says, "And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people." See? It says, verse 31, "Ye shall do no manner of work, it shall be a statute forever through your generation in all your dwellings." Right? But now we live in a time where most of us can't do that, man. Because Esau has put the system in and strained us down so heavy that if we miss a paycheck.
When the apostle says, like, man, if your faith ain't that built up, man, you should be the truth. You should say, listen, man, this is my day of atonement. I'm done. I'm taking this day off. And he's a fires you, man. I mean, and that's where you see how strong your faith is. I mean, the Most High got you. He says a sparrow won't fall from heaven, even the Most High knowing it, right? So the Most High, base paraphrasing, said, like, he cares about a sparrow, right? How much more so you? You know what I mean? So you're good. Right? Oh, man, I gotta pay my bills, man. I can't. What's up?
Can you tell me what's going on? No, nothing's going on. No, what we're living, nothing's going on. Ain't nothing going on. Nothing's happening. We're a mirage. We're not even really here.
Okay.
What else do I say?
Have a good night.
It's all the drugs.
Hey, KDC on the. Oh, I'm sorry. KDC on the comment board. He just put Judges 5:11, rehearsing the righteous acts. It's a good scripture. He posts a lot, so I'm just saying.
Bring up, no, this is something else. This when Yahweh Shai was being tempted by the devil, and when it was seen like his lowest point. We know our Lord and Savior was strong, and he wasn't going to walk into anything, man. So tonight, now, you know, it's water here, like, I wish I had the water. Every other day, you would care that's water in the ground. I mean, you would care to eat at the camp. My brother, no, I gotta go, man. I'm socialized after, but I gotta go. But for some reason, now you get the man what you need, man. Right? So it's the amount of demons, man. You gotta rebuke them demons. So this is Matthew 4, start 1. Then was Yahushai, it says Jesus here, when we say Yahushai got his real name. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of Yahweh, command the stones be made into bread. Be turned into bread. But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on the pinnacle of the temple, and says unto him, If thou be the Son of Yahweh, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Yahushua said unto him, It is written, again, Thou shalt not tempt Yahweh our power. Again, the devil taketh him up into the exceeding high mountains, and showeth him all the kingdom of the world, and the glory of them, and said unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
Yes.
Then,
So lucky, but you're going to be tempted to do a lot of things. That's the point of the scripture. Like you said, you can be going out, and then people are eating in front of you, and then these spirits are coming on you, telling you to eat, the drink, do this sin, do that sin. But you have to fight that.
Separate yourself.
that's right.
Go into your mouth. Separate yourself. Try separating yourself to the best of your ability, man. And then what do you got? Today's a feast, man. Feast on them scriptures. You can watch videos if you want to read. Lots of stuff you can do, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't get into that mentality like the world puts on us, man. Like, oh, that stigma of the Bible. You know, the Bible. We got to be like these pork chop eating pastors that portray themselves as some righteous, holy, like they do great things. Nah, brothers, you can spice it up, man. Just because it's a day of atonement don't mean you have to sit there and your mouth is all dry and you're just there like just waiting. You set your alarm. Nah, man, you can be active, man. Make videos. Brothers can link, make videos together. Whatever it is, man.
Now script right now. This is going to the temptation right now. This is Matthew 26 and 41. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
And can you read that one more time? That was beautiful.
Yeah. Matthew 26 and 41. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation.
And that is probably like one of the key things in the Day of Atonement. Watch and pray. Right? That's what we're supposed to be, especially on this day, we're supposed to be doing that a lot. Watching and praying. Right? Praying that Yahweh Hashem shall forgive us of our sins, that He keeps us safe wherever we are. That's right. For demons, man. You're watching for demons. You're watching for things to throw you off your game.
That's right.
Because I'm telling you, from this evening till tomorrow evening, you're gonna see a lot of demons coming and attempt you to do a lot of things.
Yep.
Especially near the hour of when it ends. You're gonna be seeing that a lot as soon as we leave camp.
Actually, it feels good, man. Tell the truth. The first part of it, because your mind's focused on, I can't eat. But it's up and down. There's times you feel like, and you feel good. You're like, that's all right. I can go 4 days. And they say, damn, man, when is it gonna be over? I'll be honest, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell you, like, man, look at this, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High is good, man. You know what I mean? They tell you the Most High is good. Yahushua is good, man. They didn't give you nothing you can't spare. You can't handle. It says be a reasonable sacrifice. So he says it's the least you can do. That's the least you can do. Just chill, man. And I'm too much.
Yeah, man. Give your body a break.
They need to, man. Right.
Finish off with this. Back to Matthew 4, verse 9. And says unto him, it's the devil speaking to Yahushua, Satan, the spirit of Satan. All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then says Yahushua unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship Yahweh, what Yahushua, and him only shalt thou serve.
Yeah, and that's for us in this modern day world. If anyone tells you to forget the Bible, forget your culture, just come and have fun with us, that's what we're supposed to basically say, man. But get behind us, get away from us, man. They ain't doing that, right? I already told you, it's the Day of Atonement. I ain't eating, I ain't drinking. Respect it, right? You can't get weak and be like, all right, fine, fuck it. That's not what we're supposed to be doing out here. And we're supposed to be the examples. So how much of an example are you if you're giving into those temptations just like that, man? It's a fight.
Sure.
Right?
The last verse. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angel came and ministered unto him.
Right. And that can be also interpreted where you want to do videos, like the brothers were saying, watching more videos, right? Doing all these things where it keeps you in the eye of Yahweh Shem Shai, keeps your mind concentrated on the Most High, right? You don't want to do something that leads you into the Most High judging you on the same day, right? Or later on. Our whole mind, our whole body, our whole spirit is supposed to be focused on Yahweh Shem Shai always, especially today.
Really, that when the angels came and comforted him, it means he won. He won that battle, and then now he's being comforted and rewarded for it. And it really shows that he didn't lose his crown. Now he got to keep his crown. So when you go on the atonement, it's also about keeping your crown in the future, right?
Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archer in the places of joy and water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts to reward the inhabitant of his villages in Israel.
Yeah, that's how you know that's how you know the world is out of order. Everybody claims they know the Bible, but how come nobody keeps the high holy days? None of the pastors, none of the churches, none of them. No one's keeping the high holy days.
They keep the opposite high holy days.
Cut.
Christmas. The high holy days.
Fucking weird, man. Christmas about being what?
Hey, what's coming up? Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Thanksgiving,
Halloween.
But there's such thing. Thanksgiving goes into a pagan festival. Halloween goes into a pagan festival. There's no such thing as Thanksgiving. That's a lie. That's the facade. That's
What are you thankful for?
Exactly.
Most that he hates your feast days, man. Right? And that's a big feast day. You know what I'm saying? And every time that these people have some kind of thing, they find a reason to eat and be a glutton, man. You know, like Valentine's Day, like Earth Day. They all want to have a big thing in the backyard, have family over. You know what I mean? That's something. Oh, hold on, Lord, this is big and you know, like most of them. Can't wait to watch that, man. 4K.
4K.
Color, man.
They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawn water, which is here, man. The places of drawn water is here. Drawn water represents slavery. The 12 tribes are right over here, man. You know? So we're the ones representing this, and we're rehearsing the righteous acts in the land of drawn water, man. It's the place where all of our ancestors, which is us in the reincarnation, was drawn water for Esau, man.
Drawing water is hard, man.
God.
Because you think about it like carrying water, but that's just
Kind of heavy.
think about it. Back in each world, you'd have to go to a water stream or a well, and you got to carry gallons of water.
Yeah, you gotta touch water.
If you ever worked in like construction, you got to fill up the buckets, and you got to mix the mortar and shit. That's just heavy, man. So imagine back in each world, you got to carry all that water, man, back and forth. You're doing farmers walk all day. You're a farmer walk all day.
Yeah, man. I grew up in the countryside, so I used to do that. What the hell it was talking about? Buckets of water. Just walk, man. Yeah.
Some people put it on their head.
Gone.
Yeah.
Or two in the hand and one in the head.
As a youth, you do it. As a youth, you must from far walk, man. Because water gone, I think water lock off.
Yeah.
Because what Esau does, Esau dig holes like way up where you can't get to, and turn the water somewhere else until you got a drought. Because that's the wickedest man. There's no droughts nowhere, man.
Fucking
He start going far, he fence out a place, go far up in the mountains, turn the water somewhere else, and tells people, oh, you know, there's a drought. You know what I mean? And then sends his water truck around to sell you water. You know, see how good I am, I'm giving you water. That's how this man is. You know what I'm saying? Where the water going in drought, man? You have big reservoirs for those reasons.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When I said that you 6 years old, 5-year-old, my mother's on a far walk, and yet that's go again. You know what I'm saying? You know, enough time to back and forth, putting water, man. You know what I'm saying? So this Bible speaks volumes, man. And we're the ones that's referring to, and we're hoping that we are exempt from missiles. You know what I'm saying?
Except from judgment.
Judgment, man.
Yeah, because in the scriptures you hear a lot about drawing water. You hear about the Hamites, how we made them draw water. You need water for a lot of things. You need water for cooking. You need water for bathing, for drinking. You know, it's in this society we have the tap and all this shit, which is garbage anyway. You know.
Take it for granted too.
He's also this thing called spring water, right? And everybody's buying it. Well, we laughed at this guy watch all the time, Bam. And that guy makes points, man, because he show you what man does. Man goes in the ponds, dirty ponds, man, and get the water, say it's spring water, and say it's from the spring, and bleach the water so it looks white and clean. We're doing pond water, man. I mean, flies and bacteria and shit. It's like, oh, from the spring. We're not see the spring anywhere. And it's not enough springs to get out the water. It's just pond, it's just water's been settling. They go and pick it up and sell it as spring water, man. This man. You can't trust nothing that you say. Nothing at all.
People water the water.
People water. This is all garbage, man.
Taking it from the volcano,
Right?
What's the other one? India.
Naive.
Yeah, smart water.
Smart water.
Yeah, I said that people are not, it's not mandatory for you to get water.
Yeah.
No, he's like, water is not a necessity.
Yeah.
Basically, he's trying to say you have to buy from us.
It's like a privilege.
Yeah, correct.
But they bought some dam in Michigan for $3 bills. They bought all the water in Michigan, Nestle for $300. Right? And selling it back to you. The whole thing for $300 and selling it to you, man. And Nestle is the biggest food company in the whole world. Like everything, the majority of things they eat come from Nestle. Even though they say Nestle, it's under another name that Nestle owns. I know it's a concept behind that. The big those guys are like, you know, I can laugh here.
This is Joshua 9, verse 17. And the children of Israel journeyed and came unto their cities in the third day. Now their cities were Gibeon and Chipherah and Beeroth and Kirjath Arim. And the children of Israel smote them not, because the prince of the congregation had sworn unto them by the Lord power of Israel, and all the congregation murmured against the princes. But all the princes said unto all the congregation, we have sworn unto them by the Lord power of Israel, now therefore we may not touch them. This we will do to them, we will even let them live, lest wrath be upon us, because of the oath which we swear unto them. And the princes said unto them, let them live, but let them be hewers of wood and drawers of water unto the congregation, as the princes had promised them.
And be slaves, right? Workers, man.
But if you read on, what did they do though? If you read on, what did they do?
And Joshua called for them, and he spake unto them, saying, wherefore have ye beguiled us, saying, we are very far from you, when ye are dwelt among us? Now therefore you are cursed, and there shall none of you be freed from being bondmen and hewers of wood and drawers of water for the house of my power.
Right. So they're the ones supposed to be our slaves now. Doing things that we're doing now, actually. Right? everything that we do, we have to wake up in the morning, break our backs and be on the Hamites and all that stuff. And they're supposed to be doing the jars of water. Right?
Yeah, with this story, it's like these Hamites, they heard the children of Israel was passing through their town. Pretty much, I think they came around and they pretty much, so they pretty much got, they bowed themselves down just to not be killed. So they'd rather be saved than to die, That's what these nations,
I think Joshua just had a whole camp of people, a whole nation, and then they know that they're next. Right. So they say, hey, wait, brothers, man, hook us up, man. And then after they say, you guys lied to me, man. But because we were oath keepers, we kept our promise to them. Yeah. But still, you have to do something, man. Honor back then,
Yeah, because what the Hamites did is they put dust and dirt all of themselves like as if they traveled from a very far country when they actually were the neighboring city, right? So because of that, they got cursed and now they have to be servitude forever, right? Rich went back to Ham for him seeing his father in Canaan. Seeing his father name.
Cursed Canaan,
Cursed Canaan.
Because that land, Africa, where it shows the east of the damn devil, man. It shows that Africa is a place of destitute, man. That land mass is rich. Okay? The most I clear them out, like they was, that's yours, and we'll go take it. Because there's nothing there. Like all the fruit trees, all the animals to see, you know what I'm saying? So when the animals are in the right stead, when the lions are eating the grass and they're going to eat in our kingdom, you know what I mean? Walk my lion that, you know what I mean? I'm 10 lion, no, it's what I'm saying. I'm 10 lion. It's what I mean. Son, zebra, I walk my tongue in the backyard, and peacock, everything that, you know what I'm saying? And their place, something like like broken down and destitute. And the most thing is make it all Eden again, because Eden is beautiful. The whole earth was Eden, man. See? It was just one attention, man.
Yeah,
just one attention.
Already.
It's showing off. Like, why did they do that? Now you do that, what happened? Like, how that benefit you from doing that? Man, I'll tip his hand too. And probably I'll bleed it. You see, so that's his killing, because the things for the thing's sake.
Yeah.
No benefit at all. Get a hug.
But that's why we need to be in leadership, right? That's why we need to actually show these nations how to really live properly. Right? Because Esau, he ain't doing nothing about this. Right?
No, Big 15. Big 19.
Let's say 61.
Wednesday, but woman is basically preparing our body with the Most High power, right? And only an Israelite can actually repent. Most I don't care, because there's some people who like down with GOCC that are heathens and believe it's for them as well, right? You do it, do if you want. You know what I mean? But you're starving for nothing, right? You do this for nothing because it's in vain. You're trying to please the Most High. Because only an Israelite can please the Most High, and right now the Lord can please the Most High. The Most High even deals with us right now. It's His Son, right? So the least we can do, man, is put them burgers down, put on the bananas and the waters, or whatever it is, and like the brother said, read your Bible and make a video of them. Watch some videos. Rest. Make some videos. Call the brother even a long time. Say, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Y'all hanging in there? Because sometimes you need your brother to like, you know what I mean? Because right now, it gives me a good vibe. Like, hey, how I'm feeling, this brother's feeling. And that brother will feel it too. You know what I'm saying? So anytime, you get bored. Because I'm saying, everybody right now, at some point in night, man, you know what I mean? The same thought. They want to call it not me. You know what I'm saying? But it's soft, man. The Most High's got you, man. The Most High is really here to drop you down. The Most High's got you.
Spice. Yep. Kingdom of heaven. Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I have mercy on thee.
Yeah, and part of that verse is giving us back our knowledge and our spirit, just like a sitting on us, just like we are. And the most precious thing is knowing the Most High and the Son's name. We can call upon fervency and forgiveness, right? And also the elect from salvation out of this place, right? We get to be the first fruit of the kingdom to witness how great the kingdom of Israel is really going to be on the earth, right? And how it actually gets built.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
Right, so we're gonna have something, right? Right now, if you look at our people as a whole, we don't get tribute. No one pays tribute to us, right? No one acknowledges us as any type of power figure in the whole world, right? But the Most High said, when the kingdom of heaven is established, the kingdom of Israel, then the gates gonna be open continually. We're gonna be getting everything that Esau is getting. Now we're getting double, even more than that, man. All right,
Just like how the Jewish people are getting, the whole world is like giving them money every month. They get like how much billions of dollars every month. We're gonna get that times 10. You know? For the nation and the kingdom, that will not serve thee shall perish.
Right. So if any nation is not with us ruling you, we're gonna destroy you. Plain and simple. We're not gonna talk to you. We're not going to hold a G20 summit meeting and figure out how we're going to work things out. It's either you listen to us or you get destroyed, man.
Well, that's how Esau rolls right now. Everything that he wants right now, he says, hey, this is what I'm doing. You don't like it, die. Right? And Esau likes it twice. So anything, if you ask a man one thing, is one time he's asking, and another one time he's begging. Esau take for nothing, man. Right? He took for nationality. Right? We're called West Indian, right? And the North American Indians, and the word Indian just means savages. The word proud, I'm an Indian, I'm Jamaican, I'm Barbadian. All those are bywords, man. Right? You're the same people.
What is Jamaica, bro?
Land over the water.
What is that?
A slave. That's right.
Right? What's an Indian?
Just talking about that.
You know what's an Indian?
So you're claiming Jamaica? What? You're claiming a land where you're telling them that I'm a slave.
None.
You're so stupid.
Right? He called you that. Like if there's people talking Indians, we're talking Indians before white men came, they didn't go, I'm an Indian. Right? He gave that name Indian. And tell you that name Indian means savages. Squaw and savage. What the hell is that? Right? You're the man of the Most High God, man. You're an Israelite, man. Right. That's who you are, brother. You're an Israelite.
Sure.
You're not damn Indian. Okay? Indian just means savages. You know savages. They're savage. They came here, raped, robbed, and murdered, man. Right? When was the last time you see a Jamaican attacking Europeans or Europe? There's no Jamaican army attacking Europe or anywhere in the world for that matter, or Indian army attacking anybody. They're peaceful people, man. Oh, they were here killing each other. You guys, when Greece and Macedonia went at war, it's today this thing is between them, right? And they killed millions of themselves. We don't speak about that. I don't see that as trouble war, but when we do it, it's a trouble war. It means, oh, yeah, you guys fighting each other. You guys do it too. And you guys kill millions at a time.
Hey, and it's funny because the Indians, right? The North Indians, they didn't come over to the west, gather up an army, and then go back to the east and start invading on the lands and taking them over. Right? Because Esau came and said, oh, they're here. Okay, well, I can see these guys being slaves. They went back, reported. He said, look, we have all these people who have some slaves here, who do some work for us. The land's fruitful, they have gold, all these things that we can take. And what did they came back with double the amount of people. Those are true savages right there, man.
They understood the Bible, so I couldn't agree. Because they read the Bible. You see, like when we read the Bible right now, always saying what's going to happen. They had their own understanding of what's going to happen to the people. They say, oh, you know what something? Them people are Israelites. And it says in their book that we are those people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Not those terms, but that's an idea. Right? Not all of them, but the elites knew that what this says and act upon it. Like we know on the right hand side, what it says right now, and we're acting on it. Right? So we're using the code. I said before, Esau has a code, what to do and what to not do. Yahweh has the code for us, what to do and what to not do. What to do today is atone for your sins. Alright? And on the Sabbath day, remember it. Okay, try to keep the law to the best of your ability. Those are codes. Anything outside the code, you're on your own.
I got a
right?
precept. This is Micah chapter 4, verse 2. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and to the house of the power of Jacob, or Yasha'Allah, Yaikwab. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai from Jerusalem.
So what our brothers read is a thing called, is a definition of justice. You can't have that if Esau is ruling, right? So that's right there. It's going to replace what's happening now. That's justice. Okay, they're saying, you know what? Them Israelites are right. Them crazy guys in the bed sheets on the corner of the street. And that time, we're going to have our glorious garments, man. We're wearing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is sackcloth, right? So you see about the Israelite camp, oh, right, and lesser. That's madness, man. And I love you, I love me, guys, right?
One of them was running from here.
You see what I'm saying?
In Georgia.
You know, those are bitch ups. You know what I mean? They're not damn bitch ups, man. That's what they are. Like, there's some good brothers among them, I'm sure, right? But the leaders of them, yeah, for sure, right? The leaders of them is off, man. All right? So just follow the code. The code is a book, right? You don't need nothing else, right? Watch the men of Gms Great Millstone. Start with the elders and the brothers on down, right? And now the brothers teaching what the elders are teaching, you're on the right track, right? And make this your own thing, the brother says, right? If a brother's in the truth and you respect him, you know he's doing some folly, don't go do what he's doing, just do you. Right? Because some brothers know that this is probably the truth and you do some folly, right? Because once with Israel, they love to follow, man. That's like about sheeps. Right? So if some brother doing something off, you tell him, hey brother, man, I think you should do that. Leave me alone, it's my thing. I'm telling you, you see what I'm saying? That's it. Man. Ezekiel 33. Oh yeah. We want to warn him, brother.
Alright, this is Amos chapter 9 and 11. That day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen which are called by my name, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Like way back when. That's happening now. Okay? You can, and most men have great millstone. You have the northern tribe camp. You have camps with all northern tribes in the man, right? And when we see each other, some brothers don't speak English, and some brothers don't speak Spanish, right? There's a slave language. What we know is when we're in Yahweh Shai, and even if you speak the language, you can watch a brother like a brother in Peru, right, doing his thing. Let's look at it sometimes and say, I don't really say it because like I can relate with his spirit.
Same song.
Same song, man. You know what I mean? Same song. Like even in a carnal sense, you have the reggae music, and you have the salsa thing, whatever, the same thing. You know, I can move that shit to you if I want to. You know what I'm saying? But you know, so in a spiritual sense now, when you hear brothers speaking in that slave tongue, I don't really say it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all start our videos the same way, giving praise to Yahweh and the Son and the Apostles of the honors, right? And the brothers. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what they're saying, not word for word, we have an idea what he's saying, right? And how do you get the truth? Watching our video, watch theirs, watch ours. Beautiful songs.
Okay, it says, I'm sorry, let me just finish this and all. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes, him that soweth seed, and the mountain shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt, and I will bring again the captivity of my people of Yasha'Allah, and they shall build the waste cities, and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards, and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens, and eat the fruit of them, and I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled up out of their land, which I have given them, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai thy power. That's it. That's it. Right? So that's what you're going into as well, right? We're going to get our kingdom again. We're no longer going to go into captivity. And all you other nations, you're going to be under us. And this is another reason why we atone. You know, we ask the Lord to clear up our sins so we can move on. Because this is about moving on and being progressive. We're not doing this just to go through the motions. We really believe in it. That was it. Sorry. That was it.
Yeah, that's right. We don't do this for sure.
Yeah.
Right? And now one of those Israelites is just come out here and be like, yeah, you know, David told me to do that, and then we just break it right after. It doesn't work like that. Right? Because we seriously want to get out of here. Right? We don't want to be here.
Well, we fear the Lord, right? So you might think that you could turn please.
Weird.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm gonna do your thing after. Well, that's yo. I mean, we know the Most High, like he don't play. He's a terrorist, the king of terrorists, right? And we know what the terror means, right? So the Most High does yo, and to make everybody know that, hey man, this guy, you know, why did it have to him? You know what I'm saying? So the Most High don't play with nobody. So you can try and be a man pleaser. Tell me, oh, brother, I feel it, man. You know, Snickers in your hand, you know. And Moses says, all right. And how you fool them? You can't fool me.
Precept. This is Philippians 2 and 12. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and
Trembling. That's right.
So the beloved there is that was them, and house of David. So more than touching everybody. Right? He's talking to the people, man. Another tribes, man. And that's it. I think I can go to hell.
So Isaiah, back in Isaiah 60 and 12, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary. And I will make the place of my feet glorious.
Yeah, our land's gonna be rejuvenated. Right now it's being defiled, man, by them gutter rats over there. Okay, so the Most has to cleanse that place, to bring us back in that land. And when you get back in that land, it's gonna make it fulfill us, man. It's gonna be beautiful. The majority of Israel right now is like a desert. All right, they have to bring in trees, plant trees there, man. Water. Okay, they rely on a lot of outside substances.
Hey, that's why the elect are so important. Because what are the elect going to do? They're going to put the world back in order the way they did in the beginning. That's why the elect are so important, right? People think that the Most High is doing everything for a reason, right? The reason why the elect are going to be saved is to do what? Put the earth back in order. When we're done with the earth, when the elect are done with the earth is going to be like what again? Like the Garden of Eden, right? Everything is going to be back in order. Everything is going to be back in order. Everything. Everything is going to be back in order. The fruits are going to be huge, right? Just everything, man. The air is going to be clean. The water is going to be blue. It's just going to be beautiful, man. It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, he does.
The sons also of them that afflict thee shall come bending unto thee.
Yeah, that includes Esau, man. Because you affliction. Yeah, especially Esau. Because you've done the worst unto us. Man, you made our people totally bug the fuck out, man. They're not even normal. Out there freaking out on crack, you know, on heroin, flatlining, dying on overdose, right? And then on top of that, you secretly, even on workplaces, you secretly went from 8 hours to 12 hours now, man. You're increasing the strain, man, on society. Okay?
Yep. And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, so they're going to do that with joy. It's going to be joyous for them as well, because they're going to know what we did. They're going to know that we took down the great serpent, man, the great dragon, this devil, man. They're going to be happy because we're going to put everything back in order, man. Right? They're going to bow down to us and rejoice, man. The scripture says that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, man. So they're going to rejoice at us being in rulership. The animals are going to rejoice.
Poor guys.
See, and that's why we have to correct this shit, man.
Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hatred, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellence, excellency, a joy of many generations.
And that goes, that many generations also applies to receiving nations too, man. Because like the elder said, even they're gonna be happy, right? They're gonna be happy at the fact, even when we give them work to do, they're gonna be happy.
It's going to be for order's sake. Read that again.
Yep. Whereas thou hast been forsaken the hatred, so that no man went to thee.
Yeah, Israel being on the bottom is out of order. The Most High says, if you go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. It says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So what does that mean? That means the world is out of order. This is not order. Go to verse 1.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh Shem Yeshai, thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that Yahweh Shem Yeshai, thy power, will set thee on high.
That's right. That's order. That's the order, man. Jake being on high is the order, is the proper order. Because why did the Most High choose Israel? To basically govern the whole earth. That's our job. Our job is to govern the whole earth, man. Period. To always keep the earth in order, man. We're like police, man. We're like police officers of the earth. Right? But we had to go down. Still a part of prophecy. But the proper order of this world is for Israel to be on top. The proper order of this world is for Yahweh Shem Yahushai to be praised. Them alone. That's it. So the fact that we have so many gods means the world is out of order. Because we're giving praise to idols, man. That's out of order, man. Right? And because the world is out of order, then we get things like what we see in front of our face. So you don't attack somebody, you just know that they're out of order. We don't even have to call them any names. We just know you're out of order. You're out of order. That's it. When you're in the court, the judge says what? You're out of order. Right? This whole world is out of order, man. And that's okay. Because we're going to put it back in order.
That's right.
We don't have to call nobody, no this, no that. No, we just know you're out of order, man. Period. Go ahead.
It says, and I will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Yeah, and why is he going to set us on high? Because of the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. We know the laws. We know how to execute proper judgment, man. The reason why Esau is not good at being in rulership is because he's not holding up to what? The standard, man. That's the standard, man. Right? And this world doesn't uphold the standard. The standard is the Bible. Why? Because of the 613 laws that the Bible carries, man. The Bible carries 613 laws. Do you know what those laws do? Those laws make the world run properly, man. Properly. If we were keeping those, the world would be running beautifully, man. Beautifully. Just like a clock, man. Tick tock, tick tock. Go ahead. Yeah, go
This
ahead.
is Wisdom of Solomon 8 and verse 13. This is referring to wisdom. Moreover, by the means of her, I shall obtain immortality.
Right, like that guy that came up, he had a feminine skirt on. But guess what? It's not him. It's the world that we're in, man. We're in a feminine world. So he's actually normal. So you calling him a weirdo, he's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
The top guys in this world dress like me.
Yeah.
The top guys wear nail polish and lipstick and they rock purses. So you're telling him that he's off. He's looking at you like, no, you're off. Go ahead.
That's right.
Moreover, by the means of her, I shall obtain immortality and leave behind me an everlasting memorial for them that come after me. Verse 14, I shall set the people in order.
That's it, man. Yo, and that's what we're going to do through the power of the Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because we're not going to get the kingdom until we're given it, man.
Hey, just like these guys, mobile Jewish response to homelessness.
Yeah, God.
Bunch of damn devils.
That's exactly how we're going to come, man. We're going to come like that, man. Set the world in order, man.
Gifts for the heart, man. because that's their friend right there. The devil's is their friend. Give him a sandwich. Give him a sandwich.
Portion pork. Yo, yeah, because when we come, man, we're gonna come into your town. When we're back in power, we're gonna come into your town, and remember, the whole earth is gonna be in chaos. The brothers, the elect that come back down, this whole earth is gonna be in chaos. And then when the brothers come down, the brothers are gonna set all of that in order, man. All of that. People are gonna be doing wickedness, and the brothers are gonna put them to death, and the rest of the people are gonna be and the brothers gonna let them know. This is what you're supposed to do, and this is what you're not supposed to do. And if any one of you do this, you're gonna end up like these people, man. Right? And we're gonna set people up above them, man. We're gonna have taskmasters. We're gonna have everything in order, man.
We're gonna come with that military force, man.
100%.
You know, it's like Esau comes to the country, we fully tell you, you do this, you do that, you line up, you do this, you're dead. Shot. Boom.
Yeah, brothers are gonna come with spiritual power. Their water is gonna be dirty. Brothers gonna cleanse the water. Boom. one touch. Boom. And then they're gonna fall down and try to praise us. We're gonna say no. Praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
As Esau comes in and he'll tell you, use of deadly force is not authorized.
Yeah.
Right? Look around, man. You know? Verse 14, I shall set the people in order, and the nations shall be subject unto me. Horrible tyrants shall be afraid when they but hear of me. I shall be found good among the multitude.
Hey, because remember, Africa, like the land of Ham, ain't gonna be destroyed. The land of Ham, they're gonna be okay down there. You know, some parts are gonna be ravaged, but when we come back, that whole place, them Hamites are gonna be living. You know, they're gonna think they're big bosses. Oh, go down there, we're gonna fucking wipe them out, man, and put them in their damn place.
Just like in Dragon Ball Z when before Goku came, you had Nappa and Vegeta.
Yeah, Khan. I was watching that the other day.
Just playing with it.
I was watching that the other
Tank
day.
came, the tank, he's fucking made the same. You know? It says, I shall be found good among the multitude.
Hey, that's why Vegeta's always mad at Kakarot. He's like, we could be gods among these people. He's mad. He gets mad. You know, he's like, yo, we can.
He's in a right spirit.
We can rule these motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's the prince. Prince, right? It says, I shall be found good among the multitude and valiant in war. That was it.
Yep. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer.
And that means the riches. It doesn't mean we're literally going to be sucking because under oppression. Okay? It means we're going to be taking all this world, the resources, whatever that's tangible, we take it. We own it. Okay? Yep.
The mighty one of Jacob. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and then exactors righteousness.
Yeah, because right now, the officers that are governing over us, they don't come in peace. Right? And I mentioned it earlier, if you watch the movie Detroit, that's a good example of officers doing ill will to Israel. Doing false allegations to us, all right, not giving us a fair judgment, right? And that's why the Most High even said, can you give me real quick, Deuteronomy 17, and I believe it's the 5th verse. We're not supposed to set other people above us for that reason, because they don't know how to judge us properly, right?
That's why voting is going against us.
That's right. Because the Most High already gave us a king, which is Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, but it's not about the police. Fuck the police. The police is nobody, man. The reason why the police act the way they do is because look at this. If you were a police officer and you had to deal with this every fucking day, how do you think you would be?
Oh yeah.
If you had to deal with this fucking scums every day, these pieces of garbage, every single day of your life, these trash, these niggas in the hood, what the fuck do you think you would do, man? I want to kill them too, man.
Hell yeah.
They're a bunch of garbage, man.
And that's why that one day when they get somebody,
They hate you, man. But the reason why it's going to be different for us in the kingdom is because the peace officers are going to know that the rulers are righteous. So they're going to have to be wary of their actions because they're going to know that they're going to be held to a higher standard, man. These guys know what happens when the police kill somebody. They get off. There's no judgment, man. That's what the scripture says. Yeah, good. They hold themselves not guilty.
Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders.
And you people don't even know what that is. You people are so used to bullshit. You're so used to violence. You're so used to your woman sleeping with other men. You're so used to your kids being degenerates that you think this is normal. So now that you're being told that there's going to be no more violence in the land, you guys are thinking it's a fucking fairy tale. That's why you think the prophets of the Lord are going to be sitting down in a damn lotus position like some freaking clowns, man. No, we're going to execute judgment first, man. That's how there's not going to be no more violence, man. We have to execute judgment first, man.
That's right.
This whole place is going to be at peace, man. Why? Because through the power of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. This whole world is going to be at peace, man. And you people don't even understand what that looks like, man. That's what we strive for. We strive for peace, man. You wake up, you can leave your doors wide open. No one's going to rob you, man. No one's going to sleep with your woman. No one's going to steal from you, man. You're going to be able to trust your brother again. You're going to be able to trust your mother, your father again, man. You're going to be able to trust your children, man. Go ahead. You people are so used to all of this violence, looking over your shoulder, making sure your door is locked. You wake up in the morning. Oh, check if I close my door, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder. Some people, they're going to their car. They're leaving their car, they press the fucking thing like 5 times. Look at the fucking door's locked. Whoop, 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 whoop. How much time are you gonna close the fucking door? The door's closed, man.
It's true, man. It's true.
Violence shall no
If it's
more.
like it, that's why the scripture said, lay it not up for charges in earth. Or it may break through and stuff. But in heaven, which is the kingdom, it's going to be not in actual heaven, it's going to be under this heaven, but it's going to be a new kingdom. Under the heavens, man, because this kingdom under the heavens now is just wicked corrupt.
It's hell.
Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise.
And there will never be any. In our kingdom, there's going to be no such thing as a sexually transmitted disease. You know why? Because we won't share women. Your woman is going to be your woman and that's it, man. So there won't be no, oh, she's sleeping with this. That's why there's so much diseases in this kingdom. Do you understand why your woman is not supposed to be running around? There's a reason why a man can have all the women he wants and a woman can't have all the men she wants. Because if a woman does what we do, that's going to create diseases, STIs, all this nastiness that's going around now, man. But if you as a man and you have 10 women and your woman is not going out and no other men are sleeping with your woman, what will your woman get? The woman ain't gonna get shit.
And you know what proves that? Centuries of all those different nations, man, they do that.
God.
The Afghanis do that, the Iraqis do that, the Lebanese do that. All those nations, they do it, man. Where the fuck is
Where their diseases?
And they got multiple wives.
That's what the brother just said. Where's their diseases?
They bring a woman scripture and hold up.
The sun shall be no more. Shall be no more by light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but the Lord shall be unto thee as everlasting light. And
Yeah, that's going to be that knowledge, man. That's going to be that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It's going to be shown on our face, man. We're going to have a brightness, man. Right? We like to mention these different movies like Dragon Ball Z. When they were enlightened, that's how we're going to be. We're going to be enlightened, man. But we're going to be enlightened with that knowledge, man. The scripture says what? Wisdom making the man's face to shine, man. So that's how we're going to be with that knowledge. Especially because we're going to get the blessings of the second covenant, man. The blessing of the second covenant is going to make sure that we never go off again, man. That's righteousness, man. You know how beautiful that is? To never ever go off again? To be perfect? Do you know what that means to be perfect?
Never fails. Nah.
You had more?
Yeah, just like that place we used to live in, the Sergeant asked, "Oh, are the kids out? Are they playing?"
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Last year they weren't playing outside, a lot of shooting.
Holy
Yo, I remember
shit.
that, man.
This place hasn't home.
Listen, that people
And he said it's so like, like normal.
Normal.
Oh,
Oh, they're all playing?
what about his neighborhood?
Oh my gosh. They run up and down.
Like it's a luxury, it's a privilege that the children are playing.
Con.
That people also shall be righteous, shall all be righteous. They shall inherit the land forever.
Yeah, going into the second covenant, man. Going into the second covenant, we're all going to be righteous. So you're going to be able to trust all the children of Israel. Our brother is going to come from who knows where, another planet. He's going to fly down. Never met this brother before. He's going to say Shalom. You're going to say, yo, come right in. Here's your room.
Mikasa Sukasa.
Mike, Mikasa Sukasa. And you're going to open, you're going to make him greet your wife. You're going to give him a woman. There's probably going to be one. You're going to give him a woman. And he's not going to touch your, you know what I mean? When he leaves, he's going to leave and not take nothing, man.
He's gonna have his own place that he can crash. That's his own domain.
No, but it's not even like that. The crash, because in this society, you're thinking of just like couch surfing or even a guest room. He's gonna have his own maids. He's gonna have people tenting him. You know, it's gonna be different, man.
Hey, as soon as he comes in, the heathen are gonna bow down to him.
Flowers.
Drink my lord.
Brother Howard, that girl I saw over there. Come here.
It's all gonna be Hebrew.
Yeah, because if you think about it, we're talking about us poor men when we have room of a soul. But royalty, when a royal person has guests, it's a different thing. You have a banquet.
Yeah, we go all out. Yeah, you go all out, man. Because you want that brother to go back and be like, yo, hey, and that's a part of the scriptures too. That's called brotherly love. So it's gonna be ingrained in us, man.
Anywhere he goes, his mom
That people also shall all be righteous. They shall inherit the
Hey,
land.
because what did Paul say about Yahushua, man? Romans 9. He said, I wish myself were a curse for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh. So we're going to feel like that about all the brethren.
Branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in his time.
We're gonna have thousands and thousands of our children, man. You know? I mean, we're gonna actually be able to enjoy our children.
We're gonna flourish. Everyone's gonna flourish, man. Everyone except Esau. Everyone's gonna flourish except Esau, man. Because even the other nations are gonna flourish, man. The other nations have lots of kids too. Elam, Ishmael, they have lots of children, man. So they're gonna flourish too, man.
With that, we're gonna close out. Say offering to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakah Kadash.
Double honor to the apostles of the elders of the great millstone, the Wu Israel, and salutation to other archons that are putting the sincerity into their life. Have a happy day of atonement. Shalom.
Shalom.